Yo, 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 what is up, guys? Welcome to this later stream than usual, but welcome, guys, to this New Year, New Year Eve stream. It's not the New Year's yet. It has nothing to do with the New Year's, this stream, actually. The theme of this stream is just a normal stream in December, where we're finishing Christmas before... Why is there no audio? Oh, I know why. Wait, 1 second. I muted it when grinding. Here we go. Welcome. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to anyone who lives in the Asian time zone, which I'm pretty sure nobody in the Asian time zone should be here because, oh, sorry. It is late there. But Happy New Year Eve to everyone who is still in December right now. But, hello guys. What's up? What's up? What is up? Happy pre-New Year. Happy early New Year. But welcome, guys. Welcome. Let's quickly get this out of the way so we can go into the actual game. I need to stay awake until midnight anyway to call my family and stuff. So I was like, might as well just spend some time with you guys for those 4 hours that I have until New Year's. Let's see. Let's do Rish Kigal just because of the event we're doing. Jesus Christ, it is female. She's chaotic evil. I thought she was lawful evil. She's chaotic evil. It's female. It is not many other things though. So, okay, single target arts human, female 4-star probably. Chaotic something. It could be. Is Eris? I feel like Eris would be limited. Okay. Welcome, guys. This is gonna be a stream of all time, for sure. Definitely a stream. Who am I looking at here? What's Ryogi Shiki? It could be her. She's welfare. Oh no! I thought it was it. I thought it was it. Wait, is it chaotic good? Who's a welfare? I'm trying to think. Who's a welfare? Who is a welfare? Oh god, I don't know what the Ellies are. The Ellies are like welfares, but I don't know what their thingies are. I hope it's not an Ellie. I feel like it could be chaotic good. That sounds like an Ellie. Oh god. What Ellies do we have? Shit. Which is which? Which Ellie is which? I'm gonna pick a random one. That's way too close for comfort. That's way too close. It's not the Lancer one. It could be the one of the mechas. It could be a caster one. I don't know. Are all of them busters actually? It could be. I think all of them might be buster. It could be what's chaotic good? What's Iris feel? She's Sky. I feel like it is probably Ellie. But one of them. Which one though? Brave, I feel like is Buster. It's not the Lancer one. We know that much. It's not Caster. It could be Alter Ego. Nope. Okay, it's not Nelly. Not an archer. Not an assassin. Utsumi Eris. This is not a welfare. Buster, Berserker, it could be. Could be a Berserker. Who? Which Cha-Cha is this Cha-Cha the welfare one? Is this the welfare Cha-Cha? There's one Cha-Cha that's welfare. It could be her. Because I don't know what she does. Let me try that. Yeah, there's only one Cha-Cha. It's not Cha-Cha. She's AoE Buster. Okay. It's not a Berserker. It's not a caster. It is Nonaria. Nonaria is she AoE? I think she's probably. Oh, wait a minute. No. Oh, come on. Oh, no. How is that not it? Oh, no. Oh, man. I thought I activated my Rasengan. No, Sharingan. That's it. I swear to God, is it actually Nonaria? Is Nonaria a single target? I mean, I'm not gonna say there's no way because... Oh, wait a minute. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It could have been, to be fair, it could have been Hokusai. What am I looking at here? Welcome. What's this? You were previously in battle. What was I doing? Let's check what I was doing, because I don't remember. I also might be overcapped on AP, by the way. Don't be alarmed. Don't get a heart attack if my AP is overcapped. I've been away for most of the day today. What's this? Oh, I've been farming. Did you quit a battle halfway? I remember now. My PC crashed. My PC crashed while I was playing FGO because I had FGO open on one monitor when I was playing, and I opened up OBS because I was gonna record something as well, and I had anime open on another monitor, and it was too much for my PC, and it just crashed. And I didn't bother reopening FGO. So yeah, that's what happened. Anyway. Whole PC? Yeah. Yeah. My whole PC crashed. But it wasn't just FGO crashing PC, it was also OBS, it was also like, I had so many things open at the same time, and my PC has been going on at that point for like 7 hours or something. It's been just crunching stuff. So, you know what? It was inevitable. I've been grinding for... Wait, I'm gonna get it here. Surely. Nope. I was grinding for the greases, you know? The grease thingy. I'm not overcapped. I wasn't even overcapped before. Oh, nice. I'm not overcapped. Whew. Anyways. Yeah, I was grinding for these guys. Totally by hand, of course. So, let me do the daily here, of course. All of the banners are gone. It's so empty. It's only the Sakura face in here. So maybe that's why everyone left. And let's do the daily. Of course, perfect. Awesome. Even the Guda, or not Guda, the event dailies are gone. So... Oh, you couldn't see the item? It was the grease. Wait, can you not see it here? Well... Nope. This thing. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways. What happened since yesterday? Not much. I did a few more runs of the event. So of the lotto. At the end, I ended up at 258 boxes. And yeah. What's up, Unsafe? What's up? That's about it. I didn't do any leveling. Oh, I leveled one thing because I was grinding a tiny bit more, and I got the materials required for it without spending any pure prisms. That now my Skatak Skadi is officially 10-10-10. So she is now ready for action. She's also, I believe, bond level 0, which is a part for the course, of course. So yeah. Yeah. Quick memes about becoming a reality. I've been thinking about how to utilize her with Bazet, you know. I've been theory crafting, like, especially if, okay, let's talk about GSSR, right? Because I was thinking about what GSSR do I want to get, because we were talking about it before. I want to talk about it again because I've come to a conclusion of what I want to go for. And I've decided that I want to go for this one. Oh, you can see it. Wait, for this one. Miss Crane, Van Gogh, Lady A. This is the one that I want to go for. Here. If I get Van Gogh, that's a great quick DPS with my Skata Skadi. I feel like she's gonna be fantastic. If I get Lady A, that's a great art support for my Baccastoria. If I get Miss Crane, I can do some shenanigans. I can do some shenanigans with Miss Crane. I feel like she can be really fun to use. You know? Do you have enough purple cocaine for Skadi to snort? I already had enough. I had about 200. So now I have like 10. So yes. What's up, Luna? So yeah, I feel like even with Skata Skadi, I've been, or not Skata Skadi, with Miss Crane, I've been thinking about it. I can do some shenanigans with my Bazet, right? But then I was thinking about it, and I feel like she gets 0.8 NP gain, by the way. Bazet has 0.8 NP gain. That's so much. That's so much MP gain. So there's no way that she can't loop with a one single 50 battery, right? Because I was thinking about it. I don't need a double Skadi together with a 50 charge CE and also with her own native 50 charge on Bazet. I don't need a double Skadi because she's gonna... That's overcapping unless you want to 3-turn it. I guess you can 3-turn, but then you don't get enough evades. So you just pray that you survive, I guess. I don't know. But either way though, unless you run... Atlas. You can run Atlas on her, actually. But yeah. That would be kind of insane. Either way. Yeah, that sounds kind of good. Atlas, Skata Skadi. BG on Bazet, then you need her. Yes, of course. Of course, my big stack of BGs. But yeah. I don't know. I've been thinking about it, how to use it. What were we doing, actually? I forgot. Oh yeah, main interlude. I almost got spoiled on this because I was watching Grand Carnival today, like both of the episodes, and in the second episode they started talking about the Christmas event, and I was like, don't spoil it. Hello? Oh, anyways, let's go. You might as well go for Ruler Skadi to make your quick memes memier. Well, I can always take a support Ruler Skadi, right? I need 2 Skadis. One of them is mine, one of them is a support one, and then I need a quick DPS, and that's it. They don't say shit, just the premise. Yeah. Also, I can't believe that they actually showed 5.1 Artemis in the opening of Grand Carnival. That took me by surprise. What we're doing? What are we doing? Oh yeah. That's right. I guess let's do who do I want to bond farm? Who do I want to bond farm? I think I'm gonna need mash in this. Actually, I won't. I don't need the other ones. I can just do whatever. I want to bond farm my horse, and I want to bond farm Angry Mango, and then I want bond CE on this. Remove. My Skata, my girl wants... She has a 50 native, and then she needs a 30 charge here. So she's fine with the Sakura one. Cause it's an insta cast with a 30 charge. This is my... I don't have many good ones, so it is what it is. And then here, ideally, you would want 20-30 on this one. I don't have 20-30, so what do I use here? I kind of want to use C-Star per turn. 3 stars. 3 stars. 2 stars. Great. Increase MP charge. Look clips. Oh my god. I'm gonna check it out in a second. Wait. Okay. Anyways. Oh my god. Man, I wish I had one copy of 2030 though. That would be kind of nice. And then I can just do like Atlas. Oh, we have Atlas here. Just for extra safety, you know. Is that it? Is that the team? Let's go. Merry Christmas in the Underworld. Three Scuddies for even more DPS and refund, of course. It's time for Gil. And Santas. Get to know Uruk. A stream this hour? Yep. Also, what? What are we doing here?
King of Uruk, can you tell me more about Ereshkigal? I know that she's the goddess of the underworld, but I don't know anything else about her. I did hear something about how she was assigned to the underworld from the time she was born, which is why she wields immense power here or there. But exactly what sort of authority does she possess?
An excellent question, Santa. Ereshkigal is the twin sister of Ishtar, the greediest goddess of all time. And just like her sister, Ereshkigal possesses the capacity to let her attain all manner of authority. The recap. But unlike her sister, Ereshkigal never allowed herself to indulge in her own personal desires. She was diligent, industrious, genuinely considerate, and responsible to a fault. She was cold and proud, yet for some reason, she thought poorly of herself.
Is that even possible? To be proud and think poorly of yourself at the same time?
Of course it is. She puts on a proud, blustering front, never showing any sign of weakness, as befits her role of a ruler of the underworld. But she's constantly berating herself internally. She's a classic example of the sort who works hard to overcome her lack of faith in her own abilities. Ishtar may be a cross between a horde of locusts, a sandstorm, and a toddler's tantrum. Hello? Hey, cut my girl some slack, okay? Ereshkigal, though, somehow possesses the diligence of a honeybee, the temperament of a storm cloud, and the innocence of a child all at the same time. It's just because they had a bad breakup, okay, Robert? That's the only reason why he doesn't like Peak. Not one other Sumerian god has an ounce of self-control. Ereshkigal, though, she was serious to a fault. Her innate earnestness made her well-suited to rule the underworld. Well, at times she did acquire authority beyond her own, but only from the other god's foolishness. Which brings me to one of those other gods, Nergal, a god of the underworld.
Nergal, I've heard that name before. I believe he's Ereshkigal's husband, according to Sumerian myth. But I can't imagine the Ereshkigal I know ever attracting a lover. There's a false marriage.
Damn, poor Ereshkigal. Catching strays, huh? You little scoundrel. Your perceptions can be downright cruel. Do not give them further voice. Nergal is now known for ruling the underworld at Ereshkigal's side. However, his original domain was actually the sun. In the world of Sumer, the sun was viewed as a blessing, but it was also treated as something dangerous that claimed the lives of many people. Ozzy, reenactment. Reenactment, that's Nergal. Okay, thank you. I'm the great Nergal, embodiment of the sun. My divine power is the greatest and most terrifying authority. Ereshkigal is nothing compared to me. It's not the underworld that claims the most human lives, but the fever my sun creates. My light shines brightest in all the heavens. The underworld is no more than a coffin filled with hidden grubs. It should be closed down immediately, and a thrilling sunny land built in its place. These defamatory statements of his stemmed in part from his desire to take revenge on Ishtar, who ruled the heavens as she saw fit. Most likely, he was attempting to lay claim to the heavens for himself by distracting Ishtar's sister. Naturally, the humans turned a deaf ear to this wild boast, but so too did the gods, for Nergal was indeed formidable. As for Ereshkigal, well, everyone expected her to cry herself to sleep, but she surprised them all. Much to everyone's surprise, Ereshkigal confronted Nergal by way of a letter sent from the underworld.
I'll grant that one on the I'll grant that on the surface world, no blessing is greater than the light of the sun. But that light cannot reach my underworld, and here even the gods may meet their doom. Should you ever set foot in my realm, I'll see you suffer at the hands of the powers you so scorned. Or put differently, I hope you die a million painful deaths, you big jerk.
Duh. This letter unnerved Nergal. Deep down, the Ereshkigal he had dismissed as shy and timid was actually as fiery and capable as Ishtar. See? Ishtar is capable.
Did that lead to a war between the two gods? What did Nergal end up doing?
Naturally, he made his move when he was still alive. Imagine how difficult things would have been for him had he killed over from exhaustion or something. Yeah, Gilgamesh talking from existence? Or from experience? Existence? Yeah. He dared not contemplate what terrible vengeance Ereshkigal would visit upon him the moment he fell into her domain. And so, Nergal borrowed 14 diseases, from Ea, and set off to the underworld. You can do that? He borrowed 14 diseases. From Ea, and set off to the underworld. He decided he would conquer the underworld before death could claim him. That's kinda cool. But the moment he entered, he had lost. Oh, never mind. In his final moments, he was no bigger than a locust.
Ah, I see. So he was an idiot.
Well, actually, that's what happened to Ishtar, so let's not call him an idiot, okay? Now, be generous. It might be fair to say that the underworld's rules are difficult to crack. Curses. To have my strength run out with the throne before me. Everything has slipped through my fingers. I deeply regret my choices. The words and actions that brought me to this moment. I apologize for my many insults. The underworld is far more formidable than I thought. One of Nergal's best qualities was the fact that he was able to swallow his pride and admit his failings.
Alright, I'll let bygones be bygones and forget your slander of the underworld. I'd gain nothing from killing you, and the humans on the surface would be lost without the sun.
Oh, Ea is a Mesopotamian god of water. Okay. I was thinking of the sword. I was like, how do you do that? How do you how do you get diseases from a sword? Name 3 W's Ishtar ever took in FGO. Hey, she offered us to suck her feet. So that's like 10 W's.
But if you actually regret your actions, then I demand you prove it by leaving behind half of your power. Ah, now I see. So she stripped Nergal of his power to ensure he would never cause trouble again.
Correct. In exchange for sparing his life, Ereshkigal commanded 2 things of Nergal. First, that he leave half his power with the underworld. Second, that he spent half of the year there in repentance. Nergal agreed, albeit reluctantly.
Yes, with Nergal's authority, I might be able to create sun here in the underworld. That way, I'll be able to warm up my souls, even just a little.
Very well. From now on, I shall spend half the year in the underworld, and I shall further give you half my authority as you demand. However, that half will be the plagues, diseases, and calamities I borrowed from Ea.
What? No fair. You tricked me. I wanted central heating, and you stuck me with a bunch of disasters.
Well, that's what you get. Thus did Ereshkigal gain control of Nergal's authority. Unfortunately, he dealt with illness and disease. Unable to use the sun authority she desired, her dark nature grew darker still. And that's the story of Nergal and Ereshkigal. Did you learn something useful from it, foreigner? Foreigner! But she's an archer. Good. For my next story, I shall regale you a tale about a greedy goddess and her poor husband, the god of shepherds. Until I have time for that, enjoy your descent into the underworld and remember to guard the mongrel well.
The end. I hope you enjoyed Santa's first illustrated story.
It was amazingly high quality.
Santa can do anything. I even have a different cast for the second one.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what happened in the previous one.
That sounds like a swordplay coming from the surface. It looks like someone's fighting, Master.
What's up? Oh. Wait, Arnoldo, you were already here. I was gonna say what's up, Arnoldo, but you were already here earlier.
But I don't sense any divinity, and Dr. Ishkigal is fighting one of her own gatekeepers. I don't sense much bloodlust. It's probably a brawl with swords. This won't do it all. Calling it Christmas is bad civilization. As Santa, it's my job to mediate this.
You were clapping? I see. Ushi!
It's cold. Absurdly cold. It was cold even before it started snowing.
Please have patience, Lord Yoshitsune. I understand your desire to exercise to keep warm here. But I fail to see why that requires slashing at me like I am among the ships at Dan-no-Ura.
Do not worry about it. This is just my way of expressing myself. And if this weren't all bad enough, I have not even had any sweet bean paste down in this accursed underworld. Damn the Tereshkigal! How dare she order me to level these mountains without preparing a meal? Even though I am not doing this to atone for my misdeeds, I cannot endure ceaseless toil. If she wants to cultivate this land, she must do something about the soil. It lacks proper nutrients, just like me.
Okay. Ha ha ha. I'm glad to see you still have plenty of imagination, Lord Yoshitsune. You lacking nutrition. Have you finally realized that no matter how much you grow, you'll never fill out quite like Lord Raiko? Damn! Okay. Okay, Benkei, I see you. Some sass to him.
Very well. I decided this place will be your grave. I may not be able to till this field, but I can still make a burial mound for your head.
I apologize for my rudeness, Lord Yoshitsune, but if I may, that would only prolong your sentence even more. Never seen Benkei look so forlorn.
You know these people they live met? A young, raccoonish swordswoman attacking a giant man with beautiful swordplay and horrific insults. And a giant who's only defending himself, yet there's something strangely beautiful in his swordplay as well. I recognize that. It's a samurai dance. Still, while I could watch it all day, I'm afraid we don't have much time. May we greet them, Master?
Let's make it quick.
Alright, here goes.
Adjust mustache.
Stop that, you overgrown child. I'm Santa Claus, and I say no more fighting.
Oh, well, that did not last long. We just jumped right into the fight. I mean, we can giga loop here, so it's fine. I'm gonna wait with that one. I can wait with that one because, actually no, I'm just gonna do it, it's fine, whatever, bro. And then it's QB. Wait, I can kill this wave without even, it's fine. Without even MPing though. Done, 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 done. You can also just skip it for these fodder enemies, the evade, true. That was an insane value ulti, but that's why you have 100 charge here, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Is this all enemies? It is, right? Oh, ew. Ew. Is that what no BG does to a man? Yeah. Bop. Oh. Oh. I mean, it's some damage, I guess. A little bit of damage. She does a tiny bit. What's up, Answer? She does some damage. MP Seal. I feel like Achilles will be more effective. Can you slide me an Achilles? Mayhaps? Could you mayhaps slide me an Achilles? We don't care if it's resisted. It's still a Bassett. Didn't crit a single one though, which is unfortunate. But wait, do I have my evade up with Medjed? Oh, I don't even need to Medjed. I can Medjed for this though. Does this give me a Sister Gatherate? Critical strength, Sister Gatherate. Bruh. Please. SSR take it next one, I'm good. I'm definitely, and that's not, I'm not picking an Achilles. Don't stun me. Okay, nice. Dodging everything. Okay. Okay. I swear every single consecutive Fragrach does less damage. Even with the quick downs. It just does less and less damage. Bro. This is way too long. Was that a first time MP from Benkai? May have been. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, I don't know if you can hear anything, but like there's a bunch of like fireworks going off outside my house, so if you hear any bangs, it's because of that. Bond level 1, and here it starts. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, you shouldn't hear it right now, but you might hear it in the future. If there's a bunch of them going off, then you might hear it. Right now it's like one every few minutes.
Now I see. So you're wearing this bizarre costume because you're Santa Claus.
If you build Ushi, I mean, I have my Ushi at 666, level 70, so she's pretty built. And also, all of her rank ups are done and like her interlude and stuff.
You think you're bringing a present to that cold, obstinate, stingy, isolated Ereshkigal? It's no easy feat to traverse this frigid wasteland, yet you do it to bring cheer to others. Impressive. Although, I'm a little disappointed you did not come here out of concern for me. Shh. Well, no matter. It's not as though I would do anything differently anyway. I would much rather celebrate Christmas with close female friends than this dim-witted stick in the mud.
Weren't you all grey and stuff like a minute ago?
Your eyes are playing tricks on you. On my honor as Minamoto, I've never succumbed to the lure of evil.
Ha! It seems Lord Ushiwakamaru still has spite to spare. Please forgive our mischievous indulgences, Lord Deliveryman. I must say though, after hearing your whole story, if you don't mind me asking, which Christmas will you be celebrating where you're from? Which year?
December 2019. What of it?
I see, now I understand. It's no wonder we had our differences.
What do you mean by that, Benkei? Whisper it into my ear so that we're on the same page.
Well, right now, time in the underworld is. I don't know the details, but I believe Erishigal couldn't be erased until after the Battle of Uruk. So please keep this to yourself, Lord Yoshitsune. It would only complicate matters if this got out.
Very well.
I must
say though, you're too clever for your own good. Once a sage, always a sage,
Don't be silly. I'm but a Musashibo with great strength. I've long since left behind the path of the sage.
Well, no matter. Normally, we'd have a great deal of catching up to do, but I can see you have more pressing matters to attend to. As such, we ought to conclude our business here quickly. Go ahead, Lord Deliveryman. Surely you know what comes next. One cannot have Christmas without it. Bring on the alcohol. That's just the kind that is just to my liking, the kind that turns tears into laughter.
Sounds good to me.
Of course, young swordswoman. Oh, your outfit looks so warm. Let's see. Here you go. I think you'll be very happy with this bromide.
Oh shit! You look awesome here, Ushiwakamaru.
I'm sorry, but that's, well, I'm kind of sick of seeing that sort of thing by now. I already have more pictures of me, Ushiwakamaru in action, than I know what to do with.
Nice art, yeah. What a waste that would be. If you don't need it, I would be happy to accept it myself. And just look at this composition. The detail on the armor. The fiery courage in your gaze. There may be picture scrolls of Ushiwakamaru, but I've never before seen one that so thoroughly erases all the ways you are disappointing, Lord Yoshitsune. I love the way that Benkei... Like, the way that Benkei talks to to Ushiwakamaru is so funny. All the ways you're disappointing. What a miracle to encounter art of this quality in the other world. I shall cherish it forever. Thank you. Thank you, Lord Santa Claus.
Yes, I'm Santa. Now I'm getting the hang of this. If bromides of your partner make you that happy, what about this one?
Oh, what a handsome depiction. And so modern. This masterpiece reminds me of the great Hokusai himself.
No thanks. I couldn't even use that for an oilcloth.
Damn. Duh. Fine, what do you want?
Those are the sort of gifts you have to offer, Lord Santa Claus. Might I make a request in private? I see. I did want one of those myself, but I can let you have this one. Now then, there's a bunch of different kinds. Which one would you like? The one with Lady Mash, of course. This is one of my fondest memories. Indeed, it's wasted on a fool like myself.
Oh, it's the CE. That's cute. Hey, look, the gate opened. So we did. I suppose this means that something has been saved.
We've nothing further to discuss. The underworld is in turmoil, and time is of the essence. You must hurry on to the next gate. Farewell, Lord Delivery Mat.
Do not worry about us. Knowing that you're here to save Christmas is the best news we could get. Now we can see you off with a clear conscience.
Merely the passing remarks of Anurikabe. Pay them no heed. I pray that fate brings you and a different me together one day. Wait, Delivery Mat. It's too dangerous to go alone.
There they go. I must say, I can't help but worry. Once Lord Delivery Mat fixes things and restores the underworld to its proper stability, everything should return to normal. I cannot speak for Lord Delivery Mat, but I doubt that he'll remember. Whether we will remember this. Lord Yoshitsune, why are you smiling like that?
Oh, I was just thinking how nice their smiles are in this picture until they went on to enjoy a wonderful New Year's afterwards. In which case, what happens to us is a little consequence. Musashibo, if you truly claim to be my attendant, I would have you stay here with me until I finish atoning for my crimes.
Of course I will. I'll gladly serve as your bulwark till the day you meet your end. Nice. What a guy, what a guy. Okay, well, what? Ew, okay, that's ew. So, are we thinking it's gonna be a quick one? Surely it's gonna be a quick one. And then the problem is I don't have any other supports. You know what? Where's my girl? Wu Zetian! Wu Zetian, my goat. Time for wheel, of course. Star bomb it. Fuck it, star bomb this shit. Wu Zetian. Also, let me just make us let me just make sure I have like a backup here. Because I feel like I don't wanna get something dog shit. Dun, dun, dun. Dreaming of the nomadic life. We're skipping Taiga! No! No, Taiga!
Jagger Warrior, truly a fearsome opponent.
Next up, the 6th gate.
Yep, I'm glad we've been able to hand out so many peasants. Zerko's happy about it too.
I'm Zerko.
Alright then, I think now's a good time for that second Santa illustrated story I promised. And since we're flying to our destination, I believe I'll play a flight attendant this time. Ladies and gentlemen, Flight Xmas-1 bound for the 6th gate should be touching down in approximately 1 hour.
1 hour?
Please ensure that your seatbelt is fastened and that your seat backs and tray tables are in their upright and locked positions. Now, sit back, relax, enjoy our in-flight movie. Nowadays, one can travel great distances while comfortably seated and even be treated to a film. It's so very much better than walking. I wonder if airplanes are good civilization or not.
It's time for Gil.
And Santa's.
Get to know Uruk. Oh, so goofy.
King of Uruk, I brushed up on the underworld a bit. There's something I'd like to ask you. One thing I learned is that the underworld is home to a god of life. What's that about? Life doesn't seem to be a big part of the underworld. Does this god help to grow plants?
Oh, a most excellent question, Santa. You're correct. There's one rather peculiar god to be found in the underworld. His name is Doomzid. He's the god of livestock, rich in wisdom, but bereft in courage.
Doomzid, huh? I never heard that name before.
Doomzid, later known as Tammuz, became the god of death and resurrection. But before I can tell you his story, I must tell you the tale of the greedy goddess. Oh, okay. For this man has the great misfortune of being Ishtar's husband. Oh, yeah. I feel like they mentioned this during Babylonia. Reenactment.
I know you need the god of shepherds, but are you sure I'm the best choice to play him? Did you make sure to clear my portrait rights? Still, I don't mind doing it since you're paying me extra and all. So, who am I wooing this time? I'd be fine with a rich heiress just coming of age. The hotter she is, the better. Then again, I guess money is more important right now, since running a proper farm is very expensive. I want to raise sheep, grow wheat, brew beer, and hold tours. I also have 10 wives, so I'll need a huge house with a separate bedroom for each wife. Yeah, I'll be honest, I'm powerless to resist the allure of wealth and fame. That's great to hear, yes! I've got wealth and gold to spare, oh yes! Now then, are you the fool who married me? I guess you have learned the difference between bravery and recklessness yet, have you?
You haven't learned.
Feeling weak, strength fading. Can I go home now? She's nothing like the goddess I expected. Not to say that she isn't beautiful.
I guess it's quits, so. David has 8 wives, yeah.
I see. So Doomzid is an idiot.
Indeed. I hate to say it, but Doomzid only became a god after acquiring authority. Before that, he was... Oh! He was king of Uruk. His reign came between Ling Lugalbandas and mine. So he was, directly before Gilgamesh. At any rate, Doomzid's greatest weakness was a lust for glory. He foolishly believed that marrying Ishtar would lead to him being worshipped by people even more than her.
So he didn't even love her. How cruel of him.
Huh. That's something only he knows for sure. But marry they did, at least on paper. As Ishtar's husband, Doomzid gained a position amongst the gods and began whiling away his days in Uruk. Little did he know that Ishtar would shortly cause an incident that would drive everyone mad. Ishtar ascended to the underworld. The story of Ishtar's defeat at Ereshkigal's hands. After she lost her life in the underworld, the surface fell into a panic. You see, Ishtar was the goddess of fertility, and she inherited her father's authority over the harvest. So with her suddenly gone, crops were bound to fail. What a pain she is. She causes chaos when she's alive, and even dead, she makes no end of trouble. She is, as they say in the human world, the sort we cannot live with, nor without. She's basically a fortune stone, too powerful for humans to use. At any rate, the wise god Enki resurrected her body using the grass and water of life. However,
Don't mock me. The laws of the underworld are absolute, and any who break them should be punished. Enki is no exception. As the ruler of the underworld, I cannot simply let anyone go between here and the surface as they please. Her body may be restored, but her soul remains under my domain. That's not changing, no matter what sort of gifts you try to ply me with. The only thing I'll accept is another soul in Ishtar's place. Otherwise, the whole balance in the world will be thrown into chaos. Ereshkigal is certainly responsible, isn't she? Why can't Ishtar be more responsible with her own life?
Believe it or not, the greedy goddess is responsible, at least in her own way. Yup. Part of her acutely feels the weight of the responsibility. Her divinity confers, while another part enjoys it, and yet another respects it. All that aside, Ereshkigal had no desire to destroy the surface world. If anything, having Ishtar running around the underworld was nothing but a nuisance. So the Queen of Kur sent the Queen of Heaven free, though only temporarily. Ishtar wasted no time making her way to the surface, where she ran hither and thither to find a soul to take her place.
But there was no god that would possibly consent to being a prisoner of the underworld, not even for her. Don't tell me she forced a human to take her place.
No, she did not. She may be rash and impetuous, but she is still fundamentally good. More importantly, her pride would not permit another to save her life. That makes sense. So until and unless someone gladly volunteered to give her their soul of their own volition, she would never let someone else take her place. Furthermore, her sacred prostitutes were the only ones who were truly willing to trade their lives for hers. And not even Ishtar would willingly sacrifice one of her own servants. Thus, Ishtar resigned herself to the fate and headed back to the underworld, and not before making one final stop at her city, Uruk. There, she saw her husband mourning the loss of his wife. Her priests, Yahoo! Springtime is here again. Oh, I'm so sad about Ishtar going to the underworld. Go on, everyone, eat, drink, and be merry. There's never been a better time to celebrate. You're looking at the new patron deity of Uruk. Now I'm the one in charge of all its wealth and riches. It's so sad that she's gone. The only time I felt sadder is when I hit it big in the stock market. This guy.
That's awful.
Indeed. Doomsday was holding triumphal processions every day of the week to celebrate Ishtar's death. Of course, Ishtar was not happy about it, but even the other gods found themselves a bit disgusted. Much as they understood how he felt, they couldn't help but deplore his foolishness and poor taste.
You've got some nerve, you dimwit.
Wait. Actual footage. I didn't think
you'd be all broken up about my death, but I sure as hell didn't expect you to make it into a national holiday. If that's how you want to play this, then no more of this nice goddess. Gala spirits, here's my substitute, right here. Take him.
Oh, you. Crap, it's the Piper. I mean, Ishtar. The what? Wait, no, I did nothing wrong. All I did was take your bank accounts, your PIN, and all your worldly possessions for myself. I promise you, I didn't do anything illegal. You must understand, that was all very above board. Ereshkigal, please, listen to me. I believe I have a right to contest this nomination. I still have I have this ready still from the Babylonia streams. Or whenever we first enabled it. Watch that hand. But Ereshkigal refused to listen to Doomsday's pleas and accepted him as Ishtar's substitute. Doomsday did everything he could to fight this. His many desperate attempts included begging Utu to turn him into a serpent and asking his older sister, Geshtinana, to hide him. But in the end, he was caught and taken to the underworld. I demand a fair trial. What did I do that's so wrong?
Nothing. And that's the problem. If you just mourned for Ishtar, things might have been different, but...
Yeah, kill him!
Why would I waste my time on that? If one patron god dies, another one has to take their place as soon as possible, or the economy goes kaput.
Nope.
This isn't over, you know. I'll be back for an appeal.
A reenactment. Thank you, Shidari.
Even if he did bring this on himself, I can't bear to see my little brother like this. Ereshkigal, would you please reconsider? Ishtar may have refused to accept me as a replacement, but I can still take my brother's place.
Lachma.
If the cosmic skulls require a soul for a soul, can't you just let me stay in the underworld instead? Gishtana, I can't believe it goes so far for just to have that worthless good-for-nothing. Very well, out of respect for your devotion, I'll give Doomsday the same sentence I did to Nergal. he's willing to leave, have his authority here, I'll permit you to take your brother's place for half of every year. If Ereshkigal relaxes the Underworld's laws that were set in place by the old Anunnaki as deities, she'll be the one punished for it. She knows that, yet she's still willing to show mercy. Never mind how hard it must be for her, being saddled with the Underworld all by herself. You have my deepest thanks, Ereshkigal. I hereby swear that I shall attend to your every need during my time in the Underworld. I know that grapevines don't grow here, but I'm sure I can at least bring you their scent. Gishtinana.
Hey there, sorry to interrupt your moment, but I think I'm gonna bounce. Got stuff to do on the surface, sis. He's so... Oh, he's such an asshole. Oh, and I'm gonna take the water of life with me, so in exchange, I'll leave this authority behind. It's the unbeatable power I acquired during this whole kerfuffle. The authority over serpents and gazelles I used to transform and make my escape. How cool is that?
Hey, what am I supposed to do with that authority of a womanizing jerk who only knows how to run away by turning into serpents and gazelles? Ah! Why couldn't you at least let behind the authority over sheep?
Thus, Doomzid returned to the surface as the god of resurrection, and was thereafter worshipped as the ruler of death and rebirth. No doubt it was the most humiliating and disastrous experience for him.
King of Uruk, there's still one thing I don't understand. Both Nergal and Doomzid returned to the surface, which means there must be a way to get back. So why did Ereshkigal stay in the Underworld? In Sumerian myth, did she truly stay in the Underworld for all her life without ever once going to the surface? That would be basically make her a prisoner. It would be like spending eternity inside the stone's chamber.
That was her role, and the sole person she was. Someone had to serve as a pillar of the Underworld. If she were ever to venture to the surface, the Underworld as we know it would be destroyed. For better or worse, she cared for the Underworld, far more than necessary. She trusted her love more than her desires. Thanks to her devotion, Uruk's Underworld remained peaceful and orderly. She would never abandon her duty merely because it was hard. That was the greatest authority she possessed. Do you understand, Santa? She was the only one who could manage the great feat of ruling the Underworld in all its frigidity. Did you guys make me play this event because it's an Eresh Glazefest?
And that concludes our in-flight movie and Santa's second illustrated story. I hope you enjoyed it.
This makes even less sense now.
I see. I'm sorry my story wasn't clear. I was afraid this might happen.
The story is somewhat relevant. Okay. Okay. I mean, it's a really fun story though, so I'm not complaining.
You must have inadvertently polished it too much and taken it to the realm of high literature.
No, what I don't get is why she's attacking us.
Good question. Even in Sumerian myth, Ereshkigal doesn't seem like a bad god at all.
There's no reason why she would do this. That way you can get a welfare? True. Okay, I see, Cap. That's good. That's good then.
You know, that's a good point. Ereshkigal doesn't have a reason to do this. So if not her, then who is attacking Chaldea? Do you have any idea, Delivermet?
Doomzid seems very suspicious. He does. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Doomzid is part of this too, but he wouldn't do anything unless there was something in it for him.
Master, down there! There's another servant of the same type as me in front of the 6th gate. Evening, fellow underworld travelers. I've been touring this place myself and just happened to get here first. You can call me the Dick Wizard.
Oh great, this isn't shady at all.
You really are the same type as me, but Why are you wandering here alone? Who are you? Didn't I tell you? During this place, I'm not at all associated with the underworld, and I'm not your enemy. Sometimes, I like to toss out the odd spoiler too. After all, I'm not on Nergal's side either. Nergal is the one attacking your base and holding Ereshkigal prisoner. Well, more accurately, it's as him and more the malice he left behind in the underworld.
Oh, okay.
Now the gods have left Mesopotamia. They can't materialize unless humans explicitly summon them. I swear, I can't tell if he's just that resilient or that hellbent, no pun intended, on holding a grudge.
Oh, hellbent? I see.
Usually, he wouldn't amount to more than a pile of residual thoughts wandering around in the underworld, but with Ereshkigal weakened, I suppose he decided to bet it all on one last move. He's trying to steal Ereshkigal's rulership of the underworld and reign supreme as a god once again. The age of Nergal, god of the sun, is long over, but Nergal, god of the underworld, maybe not. Unlike Mesopotamia, the underworld is still alive and kicking, so to speak, so if he can become its god, he can take the place over.
Easy with the spoilers.
This rumbling is coming from nearby. You're not the only one here, brother sheep. I'm sure not. Nergal's been hiding out here, waiting to ambush you.
Uh-oh.
He thought he could keep would-be intruders out by closing the underworld's gates, but you two still made it this far. That pissed Nergal off, so then he figured he'd take you out with a trap. Too bad for him. I wasn't going to let him end this story on such a grim, dark note. Who wants to see a Christmas story where Santa Claus never shows up? I certainly don't.
Cursed incubus, how dare you interfere? As if Santa Claus wasn't bad enough. How did you learn of my plan? It should be impossible for anyone outside the abyss to know what transpires here or there.
Oh, that? Trade secret. Let's say I know more little Let's say I know more little birdies than you might think.
Okay, I see. Wait, is Merlin gonna be on our side? I don't have a DPS. Wait, my full team is support now. And I don't have I don't have plug suit. Shit.
You really let your greed get the better of you this time, Nergal. Even if you do become king of the underworld, even if you do become the king of the underworld now, what do you think is going to happen? Are you really that ticked off about losing to a girl? If you only bided your time and waited for Ereshkigal to fade away, there would have been no leaking your secret plans.
DPS woo? Shit. What do you know, you uncouth, peeping nightmare? Let us see how much you can chat around after I've killed you and your little friends.
Oops, it seems I've gone and poked the bear. Looks like we're just going to have to fight. Very well, Santa. You too, Master of Chaldea, my old friend. If you want to celebrate Christmas, we'll have to beat this evil ghost of not Christmas past first.
And just keep those heals coming. Look at this team. Wait, let it load, let it load. Oh, buddy. And it's 2 waves. Merlin DPS, Skadi. What about Wu? That's 20. And then this is 10 for all allies. Yo, Wu Zetian. Let's go. NA streams today at 3 a.m., but you probably can't watch it. I feel like that's gonna be a bunch of spoilers. Is that... Who the hell? Is that Darius? I don't know who that is.
この辺りいじった方がいいんじゃないか。
しておるのじゃろこういうこともできる
I'm 1% off. I don't want to use this. I'm 1% off. I don't want to use a 50 charge on a 1% off. That seems highly inefficient, not gonna lie. Actually, I'm gonna do this to get all of the MPs up.
もろいもろい
そう
Whoa! Whoa! Where did that damage come from? Yo!
乱暴だな君は。
What are you doing? Nice animations, bro. I mean, this doesn't do anything here. Yeah, that was without the buff. That was a lot of damage. It was also her buster card, not quick card, I think. Accidental stall team, yup. This is my first time using her MP since getting her. Hey. I didn't know, Kev. I didn't know that this was gonna be the support Siren that they gave me. They didn't give me a choice. Thought it was gonna be a DPS. But also, this just means that I can use my Wu Zetian as my DPS, so it's actually not that bad. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this damage! This is MP1, by the way. Look at this damage. Wait, this crit. Oh, this crit was like 100k. More than Bacastoria? Okay, okay, let's calm down there. I was so close. Phew, glad that's over with, eh? You're pretty tough out there. Oh, and I should apologize for writing him off as just residual evil thought. That was also a Wu Zetian without AC, basically. She just had a bomb, C bomb. Wait, Star Bomb C, that's it. I'm shocked he had such a grudge that he was still surviving on it thousands of years after Ereshkigal kicked his butt. Man, I'd hate to get one of those ancient gods on one of those ancient gods' bedsides. I feel sorry for the souls who'll have to live in the next underworld. I'm grateful for your help, Brother Sheep. Now, could you please explain something to me? Since we just defeated the Mastermind, does this mean the attack on Caldia will stop? No. After all, Ereshkigal's the one sending the plague there. Didn't you just say Nergal did all of this? Yes, that's the troublesome part. Just because Nergal is gone doesn't mean the plague goes with him.
Even as we speak, Ereshkigal is attacking Chaldea from the abyss in order to kill herself.
Okay.
You see, in order to help you, she broke the oath she took as a goddess. In consequence, she should have lost her spirit origin and returned to the normal underworld system, but she couldn't do that. It's because there are still humans at Chaldea who remember her, isn't it? Gods die when faith in them evaporates, and then no one left who remembers them.
Oh. Oh, I see.
Ereshkigal tried to comply with her oath and disappear, but because of all the people in Chaldea who remember her, and the records of her battle stored there, she wasn't able to do so fully.
So she can disappear as long as Chaldea exists. So she's trying to wipe out Chaldea. Oh.
So, it isn't that she bears any animosity towards Chaldea. It's just that she's going to disappear. She has to make Chaldea disappear too. I imagine Nergal must have gotten into her head. Look no further than the fact she's already finished her ablutions. She chose to cut out that part of herself so that she wouldn't be a burden to you. The reason she didn't react to seeing you is because she's not the same goddess she was back then. You saw her yourself back at the third gate, right? How did she seem to you?
Yeah, I mean, she seemed like the normal Ereshkigal, but without the memories of us.
Now that she's not under the influence of a human avatar, she's the cold-blooded Queen of Kur that the myths made her out to be.
Yeah, okay. She's not under the influence. Okay, so she's 0% Rin.
The problem is that Ereshkigal never much liked her true self's sense of responsibility. After she got rid of her memories of what happened back then and returned to being the same goddess she was before, she couldn't stand the thought of letting herself off the hook just by forgetting about you. Now that Ereshkigal knows about the outside world, her heart is shaking the foundations of the underworld. Ereshkigal decided that...
Okay, the microphone isn't picking it up. Yeah, there's a bunch of fireworks going on outside.
Ereshkigal decided that leaving the underworld in that state was too dangerous, and so too, she thought, was this version of herself.
Wait, a pink frame? What?
So she tried to erase her own existence and leave Nergal in charge. As we speak, she's bathing in the pure water of the abyss in an attempt to dissolve herself. She thinks that's the best way for her to take responsibility. I swear, depressing enough for you. Then again, I should have realized that breaking the goddess's oath could end it this way. If only she could have disappeared on her own and spared the rest of us all this trouble.
You haven't changed a bit, Mr. Sheep.
You bet. You know me. I'm always 2 steps ahead.
I mean, I didn't do anything, Robert, so...
Individual resolve and personal dignity can be nourishing for the soul, but it in itself isn't really enough to get me motivated to help out. Which is why... This is your call to make. Deliver Matt. If you want to save Chaldea, you'll have to defeat the Queen of Kur.
I'm down. I can beat her up.
But if you let Ereshkigal disappear, you'll be playing right into Nergal's hands, and I really don't think you want him ruling the underworld in her place. Souls would suffer and disappear, the air would go stagnant, maggots, flies, and decay would spread everywhere. In the end, the whole underworld would be nothing more than a graveyard.
But if you don't beat her, Chaldea is finished.
Come on, Master. Ereshkigal is waiting for us in the abyss. I've presents to deliver, and you have to save Chaldea. That's why we've come this far. Right you are. Besides, just getting to the abyss would be 80% of your battle. Don't worry your little head over it too much. Oh, and as for this gate's lock, Pardon me.
Hey, get your hands off me.
Here we go. This ought to take care of things.
Oh, that's good. Vango's going to be your GSSR. Same. Good luck, Enzor. Good luck to both of us. We're both pulling on the same one then.
That's... What is that? I guess you could say it's a dream that's a different you wished for. I burnt a ton of calories to make it this far, after all. It's only fair I leave with something rare enough to be worth the trouble. Don't worry, I'm not going to eat it. Setting aside that it's not really for my to my taste. It isn't even from this universe. Rest assured that I'll take good care of it, at least until your wish and you manage to find one another. Okay, Santa Claus et al. It looks like this is goodbye. Did you enjoy this? I certainly did. But don't let your guard down. You'll be up against what is arguably your most terrifying foe yet, at the 7th gate. Someone who belongs to neither the Reishkagal side nor the Nergal side, their desire incarnate, and want nothing more right now than to beat you two into a pulp. You'd be safe to call this foe the greatest demon Mesopotamia ever encountered. Be ready to make the leap, and to be disappointed. The greatest demon? Could it be the other pillar of the underworld?
Desire, demon, my head.
Hahaha. Not to offend the flames, I think I'll take my leave. Farewell, delivery mat of Chaldea. Next time, come see me directly. Hopefully that future will be one that brings hope to the far reaches of the land.
Section 7. Archer. Oh. Oh. Okay, Xeno helping out a bit. You love to see it. I feel like that's bait though. I feel like that's bait. Xeno would not help me out. He just wants you to use his Melo. I see, Xeno, I see. Well, Xeno, I've even followed you and your Melo is still not showing up. Isn't that kind of crazy? Use Oberon? You know what, Xeno, you're just not very, trustworthy when you're saying it like that. You just don't seem very trustworthy. Dum, dum, dum. Okay. You're always trustworthy? I don't know about that one. I do not know about that one, Chief. I can use Uesugi Kenshin just in case. She's always fun. That's a 70 charge. Okay. Oh, wait. Before I go into this, let me just quickly make some more tea. Real fast. What's up? What's up, Andrew? I'm gonna be back in a minute. Ashire Soryo. Ta-ta-ra-ra-ra-ra. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Padoru Padoru. Let's go. Merry Christmas in the Underworld. I see Jobo. That's kind of cool. Congrats. Thank you. Congrats on the Skadi. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You got MP2 Kukulka with 3 SQ. That's also kind of insane. Congrats, Answer. Congrats. The adventure has come to an end. By this time tomorrow, the Underworld will be closed. Today's the last day I'll be able to look up from here and see the sky. Oh.
The smell of dirt, the fragrance of flowers, the colors of the wind, the sheer height of the sky. There's that none of it was not anything special. If that's all the surface has to offer, the Underworld is better off without it. Not to mention it's way dirtier up there thanks to all that life. Now I know for sure my Underworld is darker, quieter, bigger, and cleaner.
New era sprite? Probably. This happened in the previous one as well, yeah. I think it might be... I don't know if it's unique to this one or not.
So it's not like I'm jealous. No, not even a teeny tiny bit.
Sure, Eresh. You've always been very true to yourself, haven't you? Very honest to yourself.
But I did have a lot of fun traveling around with him.
Oh? Oh.
All those blooming flowers that Merlin guy brought with him have disappeared. Everything that reminded me of him is gone. Come to think of it, I tried several times to make flowers bloom here, didn't I?
Ashire Soryo. Kazeno Yoni.
It was hopeless. All I had to show for it, after thousands of years, was a bunch of dead seeds. Don't be sad. The Underworld is completely barren. It's not your fault they didn't grow. The gazelle droned on like usual when I glared at the sky, fighting back tears. The Underworld doesn't need flowers anyway. It's not as though they're anything special. put on a brave face and agreed, however reluctant I was to do it. Who needs flowers? The poor things would never be happy here, even if they did bloom, dark as it is.
Lady Ereshkigal, preparations for the ritual to transfer your authority are complete. Now that you've broken your oath, you've no right to rule over the underworld. As long as you harbor such doubts, it's only a matter of time until this place falls into disorder. Which is why I must ask you, please, cut out those memories. Return to the perfect woman you once were, before you sinned and became an imperfect goddess. Once you've done so, you must sleep forever in the abyss. Through your sacrifice, the underworld will continue in peace and prosperity. Leave the rest to us. We'll see that the underworld gains a more fitting ruler. All of this is to ensure the underworld's survival. Please, please, fulfill your final duty as the Queen of Kur.
I let myself fall into the abyss. I cast away this new me that was created when I gained this avatar.
Yeah, okay, I see.
How strange. Usually I would be crying from loneliness, but right now, I'm actually smiling. Now that it's all ending, just thinking back brings back a smile to my face. I've been so lonely, but back then, I had so much fun I can't help but be happy. Goodbye, memories of the surface. Goodbye, first friend I ever made. Thanks for all the lovely conversations.
Yeah, no prob. No prob, man.
I wonder if I'll ever be able to listen to another one of your stories while I look up to the starry night sky. Oh, right. Even if I do, I won't be me anymore.
Is there something on your mind?
Ho ho ho! Santa has nothing to hide. I'm just not quite sure how to explain this, since it's a bit complicated.
What's up?
Don't look at me like that. This is awkward for me too. It's even rather frustrating. If only I didn't have this slight fever, I'd be able to fill you in as coolly as Brother Sheep.
No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't.
You think so too, Zerko? There. I'll give you some nice hay later. Anyway, don't worry. Everything will make sense once you get to the abyss. Look, there's the 7th gate now. Only one more left to go, Master.
Oh boy. Where are you? I don't see anybody here.
Me neither. And I don't think they're hiding like they were at the 6th gate. I know that Brother Sheep said the greatest Mesopotamia's demons would be here, but... The sheep are terrified. They're scattering like baby spiders. Why would they... Ah, up there!
There's something bunching to the other gates.
There you are. You got a lot of nerve trying to get the jump on me. If anyone's gonna make it all the way to the bottom of the underworld, it's gonna be me. No way I'm letting Delivery Man and Lucky Santa beat me to it. Let's do this, Mana. Maximum power, maximum energy. I'm gonna rewrite the whole God record with a single strike. This divine aura is unbelievable. So you must be the demon of Mesopotamia. That's right, it's me, the ruler of Venus and war, the embodiment of beauty and fertility, the blazing supernova synonymous with Mesopotamia. Ishtar, soaring across the sky to avenge her humiliation in record time.
Oh, okay. Well. Those, tattoos look fire. Damn, Ishtar's looking badass.
Sweet. My idea to blast through the gates before I could be punished worked awesomely. No more Blackmar from the Edge of Gods for me. It's the start of a new legend.
It's the sheep hunter. The sheep hunter. She'll shit us of every bit of wool we've got. Ew.
Ishtar, what are you doing here? Did you come to see Ereshkigal too? Huh? Why the hell would I do that? I couldn't care less about her. She and I have completely opposite divinities. I said everything I want to say to her. Anything else is her problem to deal with. Me, I'm just here for revenge. I mean, come on. How am I gonna set a new course record once the underworld disappears?
Yeah, she's speedrunning the course.
And since it looks like Ereshkigal is not gonna get in my way, I thought this would be the perfect chance to dominate it at full speed. And I was right. Things turned out perfectly. Not that I ever doubted they would, since I went at it with everything I had.
Ah, so that's why it looks so demony. What? Okay.
I'm not a demon. I'm just taking this seriously. This is who I used to be back in the Age of Gods, you know?
I mean, it looks sick.
Right now, this goddess has got her manifestation of beauty and war. I'm basically Super Ishtar here.
Speechtar? Is that Speechtar? Super Ishtar? Super. Super. Ew.
I see. I had no idea you wished to restore your tarnished name so badly. Disguising yourself even further just to erase your humiliation. I guess the Sumerian gods like to live dangerously and thoughtlessly. Say what you will. You outsiders could never understand why we hate each other so much. Anyway, I see you're out on yet another adventure you didn't really think through, Deliver Matt. I'm guessing Gilgamesh talked you into this. Either way, this is way beyond you. Not to mention, letting a human go to the abyss? No way. Out of the question. Now come on, let's go back to the surface. I'll even take you there myself.
So generous of you. Huh?
Don't worry. It's not gonna get wiped out. Worst case, Christmas will just be ruined, is all.
Oh.
I was trying to take care of Nergal myself, but you already got to him, right?
Wait, Ishtar is getting buffs? Ooh. Gelfetz, which was Nerofetz, but it was this sprite. Oh, I see.
In that case, the Sumerian fuel will take care of itself. It takes 7 days for Ereshkigal to wipe out all of Chaldea with the plague. It shall disappear before that happens anyway.
Wait, let me see something. Real fast, you know, since we're on the topic. I want to see this. Disable all command cards for all allies except self. Increase own buff success rate. Five cards. Oh. Oh, next turn is a full Ishtar hand. I see. In like 2 years. Almost. What's the crink? I mean, imagine this was like a at least 30%. Oh, Ishtar. Oh, whoops. But like this attack is 50 though, so that's nice. With the 20, it's guaranteed. Yeah. Buff success rate by 20% as well. Yeah. True. This ain't Atlas, I know. I'm just used to using this one. I'm gonna switch over to Atlas. And this is just this one, yeah. Okay. I mean, she also gets stars, which is great, right? So you... Yeah, okay. But I just wish this crit damage was a bit better, but also you can just use, like, someone who gives her more crit damage support, and then she can use her face cards here. to just, yeah, do the thing. Also, what's her hand? 3 Buster, I think. I think this is what this means. She has a Berserker hand, is it? I think so. Game Press? Ew. The trending thing on this, on the right, will be the data view one day, probably. 2B2A? Oh. I see.
It should disappear before that happens anyway.
Does that skill also reset the card counter? I think it does, probably, right? Ew. Oh my god.
Got it? So, come on. It's not too late. Go to Caldia while you still can.
Yep, okay.
Remember, the Irish girl who's down in the abyss isn't the same Irish girl you knew. She has no idea who you are, and the second she sees something alive in her underworld, she'll try to kill it without so much as a hello. So come on, you don't need to bother with a goddess of death like that, right?
Be it as it may. I'm still going down to the abyss. No.
I see. Just gonna ignore my warning, huh? Well, in that case... If you won't listen to reason, I'll just have to beat some into you. And since I'm doing this out of the goodness of my heart, I think I've earned the right to go a little nuts. Get ready, delivery mat. I'm gonna test you to make sure you're strong enough to set foot in the abyss.
Well,
I'm gonna give you the fight of your life. This will be way better than anything a rich girl could pull off.
okay, let's see. They give low rank to good servants. Oh, I don't know what that means. I just look it up for like skills. That's the only reason I use that. And for materials.
運は天にあり鎧は胸にあり手柄は足にあり剣士出ます
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yes, you know? I mean, I feel like since this is resistant to Buster, I don't know how much she resists, tier lists and current reviews are ass and schizo. I never check those out. I purely use it for, yeah, for skills and stuff like that. I don't care about, like, tier lists and stuff. Well, let's see how much, oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's fine. Let's see how much she resists it. I feel like the AoE is gonna be better purely because, she resists Buster. Oh, wait. Oopsie.
天我にありこればかりはやめられませんしやめませんね
Oh.
おしおましょうおっと湿気白参りまいいですね
I thought that the AoE one was arts. I messed it up. I mixed it up with my boy Ptolemaios. Okay, it still does damage. That's fine. You heard Discord? When did this happen? Oh, we heard it for quite a while now. Yeah, I do. It's in the description down below. We even showed it? Yeah. Oh my god, that 40% or 30% MP gain is kinda nuts. Dun, dun, dun. Oh.
救済の光を
Oh. Have a wait here.
美点が白た参りましょう。天を地を人よ、
Not the English one.
この一
Rip.
振りに我が義を見よ。美点発動、白身の太刀。燃えよけ。何
Never using Melo. I'm waiting for skill 3. Charge loss.
どうかしら。踏みつけ。あがくじゃない。
このふじゃもっと早く朽ちるムクロよりいでよ炎の息鉄の翼
100% planned, exactly.
アレビオ覚えてくださいよこれが勝利悪くない
I feel disgusting for defeating an Ishtar with a Melo though. Waiting for third skill for what? To get her skill? Because I thought she was gonna have the Buster up for resistance up forever, so I wanted to change back to form 1. Oh wait, she can't! She can't! She's not as good as Ptolemaeus, I forgot. She's... yeah.
I lost, but I was really going all out this time.
Couldn't have won if you stayed super, I guess.
We win, Ishtar. You fought well. And I can tell you acted out of concern for Delivermet's safety. But please, let Delivermet handle this. Don't you trust him? Damn it. I can't fake when you're being all earnest like that. Look, I do trust him. Stupid side and all, but... okay, you win. I kinda wiped anyway. If you've got the guts to go toe-to-toe with Super Me, you should be able to face Ereshkigal without just dying instantly at least. Fine, go on down to the abyss if that's what you want. But what are you gonna do about that gate? About the gate? I was planning to smash through it, but I didn't have any magical energy left after that battle. Do you have a way to break it? Come to think of it, how'd you get past all the other gates anyway? We opened them with presents. Now that you're here, this should work out nicely.
Oh, just give us some gems.
When someone receives a present that makes them truly happy, the gates count that as them being saved and open.
Are you serious? What the hell happened to this place?
A once-in-a-lifetime collaboration between Christmas and the Underworld. May I, Master?
No time like the present to choose a present. Sure.
Ho ho ho! Here you go, you little flying girl.
Yes, yes.
Hey, thanks. I'm most happy to get a new jewel.
Of course, it's the necklace. Oh,
So, this isn't the right gift, but Ishtar seems happy with it.
it's not enough. Her greed knows no bounds. Biblical level of greed.
What's with that look? I really am happy about it, okay? But, okay, if I'm being totally honest, I guess I'm just looking for something that's a little more exciting or touching.
Forgot your pet? Shit. What would a goddess find touching? What would a goddess find exciting? Oh, shit. Oh. Would you use Castoria for most of the time for boss fights if the wheel wasn't present? I would use meta team comps probably. Yeah. I don't know if that would always be Castoria. I would probably change up the DPS for someone else every now and again, but probably, yeah.
Well done, Master. I knew you would have an idea. Can you please tell me what it is? What do we need to make Ishtar happy?
Is that an... It's a terminal device.
Is that some sort of terminal device? It looks like a cataclysmic noble phantasm. What is that? It's awesome! Talk about thinking big! Imagine a temple that takes people's fate and just transforms it into plain old magical energy. That's a feat on par with anything the gods could pull off. Whoever came up with that's gotta be a true demon.
You've got that right.
But I guess now's not the time to be celebrating. I'll just file this idea away for later. Now that the last gate is open, there's nothing standing between you and the Abyss, the primal sea that was once home to Inky, the god of wisdom. I wish I could go with you, but me being there would just...
Shit.
would just piss Ereshkigal off.
Oh, well, didn't last long.
Good point. Deliver Metinwald and I will go ahead alone. You wait here, Ishtar, and if you sense any danger... I know, I'll swoop in and make sure that Delivery Met escapes with his life. So don't think you need to conserve your magical energy or anything. Don't worry about what might happen. Just go talk some sense to her. Besides, thanks to this ship, I think I've got a pretty good idea of why it's all Christmassy down here. So maybe, just maybe, you'll actually be able to talk about that stubborn, gloomy teacher's pet of a goddess out of this.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Right, it's only time to deliver the presents I've been waiting for. Let's go bring Ereshkigal what she's lost.
Oh, okay. 3 arrows. I was not expecting that. I was about to say let's go into the final part, but... I told you this like 3 times yesterday. Oh. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Of course. Yeah. You'd never forget? No, 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 no. No, me forget? No, 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 no. No. Would you be okay with an easy choice being thrown into the wheel? If you're allowed to use any steroid without restrictions once in a while, if it lands on that option? Probably. I think there is one. Isn't there one that's like Mad Go Ham? Or did we remove that one? There is Mad Go Ham. Nice. It just never happened. Flowers bloom in the abyss. Oh.
I woke to the sound of waves. Someone had come to the abyss.
We're fighting a losing fight where I'm trying to add a single non-negative option. Oh. Oh. I kind of like options being a bit restrictive, but they don't necessarily have to be negative. I mean, the fight has to be winnable, especially with the fights getting more and more, progressively more, like, harder and harder. Like, the entire fight of, like, using Argonauts only. That's just a fight that I can't win unless the boss is, like, very, very... You know, it needs to be, like, a pretty easy boss for me to win with a full Argonaut team currently. So, yeah, it needs to be winnable. He's arguing with Zeno, he cannot win. Yeah.
It must be that human and servant. What fools they are, coming here even after I warned them not to. I may be losing my power, but I still won't have any trouble sweeping out a couple of pets.
Reroll a new handicap, and if you die next time, there's no handicap. That could be a thing, yeah.
Let's make this quick. I don't have long before I disappear after all. Yes, I'm going to disappear here since I broke my oath. And yet, I don't know why. I don't remember anymore. The person I was when I broke that oath was the first thing I discarded. I may not know why I did it, but the fact that I'm weakening proves that I did it all the same. It's only right that I disappear, so I'll dissolve into the abyss and leave Nergal in charge. I'm not afraid, and I have no regrets. All I had to do was... If I had it all to do over... Wait. If I had it all to do over again, I wouldn't change a thing. But there's one thing I can't help but wonder about. I know I broke my oath, but my past self would never have done that, no matter what. So I admit, it's kind of painful. Something must have happened to me that led me to do what I otherwise never would. And I'm sad and sorry that I can't remember what it was. So this is the abyss. There really isn't anything here besides this water. I heard the herb of immortality grows at the bottom, but I can't seem to sink past these waves. Of course not. Did you really think a living creature could sink to the bottom of the abyss without even a guide to show them the way? Now that Inky is gone, the bottom of the abyss is not primordial, but hollow. To reach the bottom of this sea is for every part of you, down to your soul, to return to nothingness. A living human can never become a part of it, just like they can never hope to soar among the clouds. You're trapped here now, repulsive visitors. This is the end of the line.
Oh, it's Nergal. Oh. You should have resigned yourself to dying on the surface. What do you hope to accomplish here? Did you come to save Ereshkigal? How foolish. No, not foolish. Disgusting beyond belief. The Queen of Kur felt ashamed of her irresponsible conduct, as she should, and chose to leave the underworld to us. She vowed to make amends for ever helping Chaldea, and for permitting them to record data about her. No doubt you came here thinking you could save her from her fate. But as an outsider, the only thing you're accomplishing is sullying her noble sacrifice. Where's Ereshkigal? Where, you say? Think what you like. This is no courtroom, and the decisions here are not up for debate. All I require of you is your deaths, here and now, for Ereshkigal's sake. Once you disappear, everyone who knew Ereshkigal will be gone. Fighting her will vanish completely. Do you understand? The reason Ereshkigal continues to humiliate herself at the bottom of the abyss is because you're here. You came to help her, didn't you? Don't you want to respect her wishes? Then I shall kill you myself. Once I do, the underworld will finally be mine. Bring it on, Nergal.
The bottom of the abyss. An ocean. I can't believe it. Another hurdle right at the end. My ship can cross a river if they really have to, but there's no way they can reach the bottom of an ocean. Well, I can figure that out later. Right now, Nergal comes first. Let's show him who's boss, master.
Sure. Is it just one enemy? Oh.
あの話の続きはと等しく熱くなりすぎた。さあさあさあ、私がいいな、とてもいい。
Okay. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
想像力とは
Wait, no.
三頭の悪魔
I need to change my
死を来たれ
command
溢
cards.
れこぼれ反乱し血を濡らせザジガーニへ暗に
I got scared for a second that I'm in Ascension 3.
ええ語るええ語る
Asylum team.
弱りええ語る
Ugh.
滅亡の時だとなるててよろとる掲げるは我が胸の灯火たぎる光よ我が行く先を開けバロッテスアレクサンド
Man, that's the biggest problem. He just doesn't do. Wait. 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 Look at this.
ハグか心臓をいただくどちらも取れないのが悩みよ
Ooh. Rare dot kill. Oh. It's useless. Armelis has taken root in the underworld itself. We're the collection of voices calling for a new underworld. You cannot kill us. Only the underworld's ruler can keep us in check.
We can't win this without Erishkigal's help. Delivery Med! We need to dive to the bottom of the abyss and pull her out.
Got it. Precisely. You have no way of doing that. The only path left for you is death. Leonidas! The goat! This is a job for muscle power! What? A third prisoner?
Wait, don't tell me. Your candle's giving human form.
Wrong. I'm the Guardian of Flame, who awakens only at Christmas. My name, Leonimas the First. Leonimas, aha. At least, that's what Lord Merlin asked me to call myself. I hope you'll oblige. Lord Deliveryman, trust in my words and in my muscles. Look to your hand and grasp what you hold there with all your might. You already have everything you need. The sands of the underworld. Yo? What? What are the keystones that guided the king of Uruk to the abyss doing here? Oh! Ha 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 ha! Gather as much sand as you can. Do that, and its weight will lead you to your salvation. Salvation. Salvation.
Now I see. The sand's waiting. Help us sink down to the bottom. Let's go, Delivery Mat. I'll hold on to you. Oh, Candleman, take care of that whiner for us.
Ha 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 ha! It shall be done. Handling complaints and suppressing riots are two of my specialties. All you need to worry about is speaking with the goddess of the underworld. Thanks, King Leonidas. Not at all. Now go, descend into the abyss. Godspeed, my friends, Godspeed. Godspeed, Leonidas, Godspeed. Lancer? What do you mean, Lancer? Holy. What will you be doing after this? Shutting off the stream and watch, I don't know, spend, I don't know, just waiting for the new year to arrive and then going to sleep. That's the plan. Drink? I'm not drinking anymore today. I had some champagne earlier and that's enough. Who has Isn't this curse? Yeah, bro. Sabertooth's about to go crazy. That's what I'm saying. I just need to find one that doesn't have Where's... My mods are not showing up. Kid Champagne, he was goated. Oh, fuck yeah. Yo, Hokusai? Jason. Why are my mods not showing up? Is it because I followed them? But I followed them and have them on my friend list. Zeno joke to you? Did Zeno show up? Okay. Wait, then there's a hope. Zeno's there? Okay. Wait, then there's hope. Bruh. Now you're not? Now no one's there, yeah. I see. Mura. What the fuck is even this? I've never seen this ascension of this guy ever. I've never seen anyone use this guy. What? I have him MP20, he sucks. Want me to relog? It's fine. I'll just take the first one that I see in this list that's half decent. I feel like this might be... Like, the fights here aren't throwaway fights, you know? They're not... Okay, well, maybe not in this... Okay, this was a bad selection. Don't worry, just relogged. Nice. Oh, wow, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, if there's no Sabertooth from Robert here, then I'm taking that Hokusai. That Hokusai looks nasty. Okay, you know what, Robert? I think the game just doesn't like you. I'll take that 120 Hokusai, though. Actually, no, I do want him a Sabertooth just because I want to use it with my Skatak Skadi. Oh. Level 103. Yo, you know what that means? Yup. Who is up? It's fine. I mean, this one's the best one. Bomb C. Yup. And then just in case Eris is here. Clear up, you know. I should have taken Atlas. It's fine.
You are there, White Delivery Mat. I can sense you, but I can't see you. I can't even see myself for that matter. So this is the bottom of the abyss, a place devoid of light. I can't believe it. A human ignoring my warning and coming down all this way.
Ereshkigal.
That's the 5th time you've spoken my name. Now you're really dead. That's sad. Whatever your reasons are, I really must commend you for actually making it here. So before I skewer you with my spear, I can at least ask you this. Why did you come this far, human? Why have you shown yourself before me?
I came here to see you, of course. I'm here to help you, whatever the circumstances.
I see. In that case,
Oh,
can you still look upon me so fondly, even after seeing me like this? Her face, it started off.
oh, that's a PG way to showcase that.
I don't know anything about you. Any memories I had of fighting you side by side are gone. Nergal told me about Caldia. He also told me that as long as you're around, I'll never be able to disappear. I can't have that. Now that I'm losing my power, I can't rule the underworld anymore. And nothing against you personally, but I need you to go away if the underworld is to survive. Wait, I've been thinking about this a lot, and it doesn't make any sense. You say you need Caldia to go away so that you can disappear yourself. But I also heard that you'll disappear even before Caldia succumbs to the Sumerian fever.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was wondering about as well.
So then, why attack Caldia if all the things are going to turn out the same regardless? It would not be the same. Anyone who could reduce me to this state is far too dangerous to let live. Whether I exist or not, Caldia is a threat, in which case, as the ruler of the underworld, it falls to me to do something about it. So before I disappear, I'm going to make amends for my sins. When you're facing death, you humans put your affairs in order, right? That's what I'm going to do. I'm using the last of my power to help the underworld. Deliver, Matt.
Why do you have to disappear at all?
Well, because...
Ooh. That's enough, Ereshkigal. You and your guests have said plenty. You have done your job well. Now, I shall take over for you. The underworld is the last bastion of the for the gods that have declined and vanished. A mystic land of darkness. The light of humanity can never reach. Okay. If you truly wish to protect the underworld, then you'll obey me. Do that, and the underworld shall become a land where the dead writhe in pain. Do that, and it shall be reborn as a garden of terror, as a world of death, dust, maggots, and plague. Is that Nergal?
I see. Now it all makes sense. That's Nergal's authority, the same one Ereshkigal laid claim to. When Nergal lost to Ereshkigal in the underworld, he left behind his hatred, his rage.
You should disable messages play. Oh, true.
Now at Ereshkigal weekend, that rage has gained new life. He's using Nergal's remnants, his authority, as an avatar.
Wait.
It's basically Nergal's spiritual substitute, representing his essence. Another ruler of the underworld who would never have shown himself if Ereshkigal hadn't been weakened.
Correct. Ereshkigal is the good Galu spirit, and I am the evil one. We're both incarnations of the underworld itself. We both represent its future. Humans cannot hold gods to their standards of good and evil. There are times when so-called good decisions can kill an entire world. Now come, Ereshkigal. The time has come to fulfill your duty. Kill them and disappear completely. Ereshkigal?
I'm not the Ereshkigal, you know. I'm the Queen of Kor, fallen to disgrace. It's only right that, for one who has lost their power, to vacate their position, but before I do, I must make amends for the wrongs I've committed. I've watched your descent to the underworld, made from a distant land. I will even admit that I enjoyed it. But I cannot forget the ruin and disorder that you have brought to the underworld. Now, I'll pass judgment on you myself.
Oh, well. When no one needed him, he appeared. Holy!
精神コンビパート登場である
Oh.
共に行きますか。
Oh, that's why you would use, or you could use the curse CE. I see.
共に行きますか。どれにしる気分
どれしよう。
期待しておるのじゃよ
This is not the best hand.
目覚めなさい。いいでしょ
I don't mind doubling up on the stun here. It's fine.
う。我が血より天魔と共に生まれし者よ。剣持ちで
Because this stun is so low probability to hit anyway.
我が魔眼にて汝を祝福する。クリューサーオール。
That did 0 damage for all of those buffs. That's a big debuff here. Or debuff, a big holy return. That's a big block there.
しようかな。目覚めなさい。従います。我が血より
You'd have to
天魔と
pre-attack,
共に生
yeah.
まれし者よ。剣持ちで戒律に父たる者よ。我が魔眼にて汝を祝
Patch
福
5.
する。クリューサーオール。
Medusa return is crazy, yeah.
乱暴で何が悪いのですか。
無駄よそこ動かない手をかけさせるの
I'm gonna wait.
そう従いいいでしょう。ケルベラス見えますか。こうしてあげます。スキュラの
The only problem is now my quick up is that is yeah, it's no longer here. Yes. I do want to do this though. Actually, I'm gonna get evade on everyone, right? Yeah. Or do I just do this full chain here? I'm kind of down to do this full chain here, actually. And then evade next turn, but I also don't want my guys to... I mean, I'm also kind of down to just petrify here, you know? Just petrify,
出ばいいでしょう。
and I don't need to worry about it.
クリューサーオール脈動せよ。その光は怪物を生むるつぼ。母たる私が見届ける極限
Petrify. Ah! It never hits. Never.
ケルベラスこうしてあげます。
Oh my god, the 90% didn't crit. That's fine.
スキュラの餌になりなさい。
See chain, do chain, exactly. That's my motto.
震え
Oh,
凍てつき砕け散る時まで諦めることは許さんぞ。
I feel like I could have gone until the first break bar. Oh. Now do you see? You never stood a chance. There's no one in the underworld who can hope to defeat Ereshkigal. Absurd. You should have seen the futility of your struggle, but you persisted in this ill-conceived venture. Just how foolish are you? Is your skull empty or anything but air? Then again, humans were originally born from clay. I suppose there was no chance of you being intelligent. Irish has 12.5% debuff resist. Ooh, okay. Petrify is 30%. Okay. I see.
I'm sorry. I apologize for Nirgal's harsh remarks. But I can't blame him for thinking that. The recklessness defies comprehension. I'll ask you one more time. Why did you come all this way?
Better actually also has 22.5 additional debuff. So we're under 0. Oh. So it's never going to hit. What?
You saved Caldia from the Sumerian fever.
Because I wanted to see you again, Irish. I couldn't give up on you. I want to see you again, sure. Ah, so this is what it means to pour salt on a wound. How tragic. It brings tears to my eyes. Tears of mirth, you pathetic cretins. You've come all this way only to fail.
I see. Thank you for trying to help me. I do appreciate that, and I'm sorry. But there's nothing you, or I, or anyone can do now. I can't accept your kindness. I have no right. After all, I already cast it aside myself. I no longer have any precious reason to. I have them.
Huh?
Huh? I was waiting for you to mention it. For a while, it looked like it might never happen. But you finally mentioned something precious. Which means this belongs to you, after all. It's not right for me to keep it. Alright. Ha ha ha! Thank you for waiting, children. Santa is suddenly ready to deliver her present. Something a certain little sheep entrusted to me. The very memories that Irish girl discarded.
Yeah? Okay, we give her memories back. Does she gain the part of Arene that she also discarded? Oh. Because they said that she discarded her human avatar as well. Oh well. Ah shit. Ah shit. Here we go again. You had that the whole time? No way. Yo, do you think that she's good with Skadi? Oh, she's not even quick. Never mind. Why is everyone laughing? That's so disrespectful. Put some respect on Jin Liangyu's name. $9,700 base attack Suzuka. Yep. You have Ereshkigal's memories. That can't be. How did you... Oh, never mind. Ereshkigal, kill her. Shut that foolish heroic spirit up before she can say another word.
Well, you know, I'm actually really interested to find out.
Oh, don't give me that now, you fool. You were the one who discarded those memories, remember? Enough of this. Lend me your body. I shall kill her myself.
Alter Santa. I can't let you do that. Deliveries must be signed by their intended recipient.
Who is this? Oh.
Dunzad, it's you.
I told you Doomsday sounds better. And to answer your question, I'm the one who recovered Ereshkigal's memories and kept them safe. I even threw in a gift wrapping for free. You're Doomsday, the god of shepherds. Come to think of it, I haven't seen you around in some time. What have you done now? I would prefer not to comment. I've never gotten along well with bull-headed boors like you. Now then, beautiful Altera, fluffy delivery mat. You did well to make it this far. I'll take it from here. Terrible Reshkigal.
What?
Now's the time to return your... Now's the time to return to your true form. Remember Nirga's authority, the brilliant light in the sun you once claimed to. Now's the time for you to awaken the sun's gleaming shine. As they say, no time like the present. After all, don't you feel like you could pull that off now? If these memories are truly precious to you, you should also start to shine bright. Proud goddess of the underworld, there was once a time where you didn't even know what the sun was. You knew nothing of the light. You did not know what was that you admired. But as you are now, you just might be able to shine. What have you done, you foul creature? Her memories are even stronger now than they were before. They would have just disappeared if you let them be, but you went and reinforced them. How dare you use the water of life for something like this? Doomseed, whose side are you on here? We're both gods of the underworld who have been cruelly mistreated. Have you forgotten your humiliation at Ishtar and Rishgal's hands? The anger it aroused? Oh my, this is terrible, just terrible. I think I'll turn into a serpent and make my escape. Fair enough. Doomseed!
Shut up. Shut up! Get out of my body, now!
What? No! We're being shipped away. This light, it can't be. Okay.
Oh yes, it can. I'm back to my old self. And this light is nothing less than the heat of the glaring sun. In your honor, I hereby name it this. The scorching shrine, Higal Meslam Teaya. It shall be the sun of the underworld. It shall be the mark of peace that warms its untamed lands. And as for you, human.
It's been a long time, Ereshkigal.
Really? It hasn't even been a month since that all went down, has it?
It's been a bit longer than that.
It feels like it happened just yesterday for me, but I guess for you it feels like it's been way longer.
On another note, that spear is pretty boss.
I know, right? I mean, that's not important now. You really do just say whatever comes to mind, don't you? Still, I think I've powered up a fair bit since last time. But that's not important right now either. This is great and all, but that's something I need to handle.
You. How dare you purge me from yourself? What happened to your responsibilities, Ereshkigal? How long will you cling to that unseemly spirit origin? Do you plan to leave the underworld and be free? Or perhaps to abandon it for life on the surface? How dare you? I forbid it. All the hate and rage swirling around forbids it. You will disappear and the underworld will be reborn.
Don't get the wrong idea, Nergal. I admit, I'm not giving up this spirit origin. But I'm not sticking around here for my own sake. I'm sticking around to protect the underworld. Now that I've heard your plans for it, I realized that what my realest mistake was. It wasn't breaking my oath, it was deciding to let you take over the underworld for me. You don't actually care about the underworld, you just want a place to call your own. All there exists just to worship and glorify you. No way I'm entrusting my underworld to a god like that. This is the land of tranquility that exists to shelter souls after they die, to protect the longing they still have to their lives. And no one, human, god or otherwise, gets to threaten that. I'm Ereshkigal of the Underworld, the Queen of Kur. On my honor, I hereby banish Nirga's residual malice from my domain. Effective immediately.
Does that say from my domain? Okay, sure.
Alright, let's do this, delivery mat. When we have delivered the presents, I think I can afford to put in some overtime. The best celebrations are those you share with others. Now let's join forces with the goddess and play our victory jingle together.
Let's go. She is like you, Emmanuel. You are right. No typos, yep. Malice of Nergal.
お前は我が城の影に溶けるしかなかった。この輝きは夏を制するのは私
Bruh, you know what? Just take this.
こういうこともできる気ルーム。
Level 6? Ew! Kashkomari! Kirameki JK! Ah! Ah! Well. Nice debuffs. I mean, this is... Wait, this is a 50 charge if it's level 10, I believe. So right now it should be probably about 40. At level 6. Crit. Useless. Bro, useless. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, shit. I see. I should have done that. I think that's kind of like the point of this one. Also, that's kind of mean. That is a tiny bit mean, isn't it? That Suzuka is so useless. You know who's useless here? Do I have like, wait, also wait, let me see something. Okay. MP gain down when damaged. Debuff resist down, that's fine. I don't get any kind of like buff success rate up or anything along those lines, right? No. I don't want to use this though. Oh, I got all of them. Nice. The problem now is, he's about to MP. Which is not fun. HP loss, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. Hahaha. Okay. Oh, well. Damn, we're not fighting a servant, which is gonna...
ドーナツ
Wait.
ジュピター
Is my Erish... Or not my Erish, my Eris gonna... How much is this? My god.
だじゃぞいい度胸ね気に入ったわプレゼントフォーユー
My god.
いいのだわ冥界まで連れて行ってあげる頭がぼーっとするお願いメスラムタイヤ冥界の守りを知りなさい
Kurki kala.
これが私の
Kurki gali
気軽
kala.
イルカルだこれは
Ooh.
こそ
Bro. Oh, what was that? Yeah. That's unfortunate. I mean, it's not like I could have done much to prevent that one. What's that? Chance to apply stun to all enemies after one turn. Well, I mean, I don't have this anymore. So whatever happens, happens. Maybe just, yeah.
おしまいにしよう
I feel like I need to, you know what, it's fine.
オーケー
I see Arch Chain, I need to press Arch Chain. There's no way around it.
橋渡りしは少なびこなより借り受け波にさ踊る早手船雨の鏡の船
It's fine.
こそ
Okay, nice
魔
crit.
王の指先
Bruh. Again. Okay, but to be fair, that's very unlucky though. Twice in a row.
でもまあ
やってみる
厳しく固く縛るわ
魔王の指先
やるのだわ逃がしはしないわ
Ah. Oh, well. Is that the end of its turn? No. Uh-huh.
頭から食べちゃうぞ
Goat?
さあ済ませようぜ
Goat. Goat.
頭から食べちゃうぞおいおい来たいっとけ
What's his MP gain?
ボルカミツエリア
What's his MP gain? What the fuck? Does he have like 0.1 MP gain?
任せなおい来たいっとけ
That was a crit arts card, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. It was the crit quick card. Oh. .79%. That's kind of crazy. That is kind of crazy. 0.79 for all cards. Oh. I don't mind using the command spells of shame.
どれにし スタイルマジてんこ盛りいい度胸ね死の女神エルシキガルが命じます
What? What do you get with overcharge? Earth. I don't mind it. I don't mind it, Sparky.
黙ってなさいバイマクリのわよ堪能するっしょ我が名に紐付けられし力
They need some use
我が
exactly.
声に応えて門を開け来たれ我が死神の死ゲートオブスカイ
If only Irish was useful.
試すつがめつ
But
見
we
騒
can't
ぐ
have
わだつに
we can't have anything
再び降臨
or everything.
これが私夏森城の降臨ってやっぱマジイケてるしお願いメスラムタイ
I'm
ヤ
not redoing the
兵隊
fight.
の守りを知りなさいこれが私
It's
の
not that serious.
気軽いる彼ら私にかかればこんなものよまあマスターの指示が良かったっていうのもあるけどね
Whoa. Why? Why is this woman able to use my authority so well? No, why did I ever give her my authority? Does this mean I've forgotten the humiliation I endured? The hatred and resentment I felt in defeat? You were the only one fixated on that authority, but there's hardly any sense pointing that out now. You're the malice that has been born from your battle with Ereshkigal, so you don't know what happened afterward. Nirgal was an arrogant god, but that arrogance was tinged with generosity. Nirgal did not begrudgingly submit to his victor. He willingly handed over his authority to the goddess who defeated him as a friendly gesture of respect. But you never knew that because you were left behind and forgotten. That cannot be true. It cannot. I refuse to accept it. The underworld is a land of suffering, of humiliation. It should be a world ruled by fear and lamentation. Just like me. That's how I've always been. If the underworld was like that too, then both it and I could have remained a part of humanity's mythology forever. If I'm suffering, everyone needs to suffer. Get out of here. I understand how you see it that way, but I'm afraid you're the only one who does. It's sad when one simply cannot understand, isn't it, Nergal? You've been that way since the Age of Gods, which is exactly why you've never had any friends. Okay. We're back at the top of the abyss.
I'm impressed you managed to make it back up here on your own. You must be a pretty good swimmer. I can't say it was easy for me. I can't believe I couldn't use my rainbow rail underwater.
There's only so much a ship can do, you know. If you want to get around the seabed, you should look for a dolphin or a heroic spirit with a submarine. Well, actually...
Wait, Dumuzid, you're really here? I guess I wasn't seeing things after all. But why do you look like that? Wait a second. That's the authority I always wanted, isn't it? So you stuck me with serpents and gazelles and kept sheep for yourself, huh?
It's all about affinity. Serpents and gazelles simply take to you. At any rate, we're running out. We're running out of time faster than sheep loses its flavor. In a few minutes, this descent into the underworld will be over. And with time to spare before Christmas too. Once the date rolls over to December 24th, we shall all go back to our own times. Well, about that. About that. Keldy will return to December of 2019, and the underworld will return to December 1 year prior. Of course, the time difference won't matter if you choose to stay here, but if you did, the Livermet would either be stuck in the underworld forever, or emerge to find themselves much older or much younger.
Really? Wait, what time is it now? 11:30 p.m.? That gives us hardly any time at all. We finally have a chance to see each other again, and I don't even know what to say.
It's a real shame, but I can see from your smile that you know this isn't the end, Delivery Matt. You're right, this is not goodbye forever. I can see you're very smart. True. Even after your hard work, you won't be leaving with a reward for my Ereshkigal. Nor will the Underground be throwing a party in your honor. That's just the sort of place it is. But the bonds you forged here are greater than anything more earthly.
You're right. Since I did break my oath, I was planning to give up this avatar and go back to being my old gloomy self. But if I just say goodbye now, after everything you've done for me, I really would have been a failure as a goddess. You saved me. You more than paid me back. From now on, I can hold my head high and continue to help you as a spirit origin, the Ereshkigal you know. Called the Chaldean Bond. I'll do my best to, I mean, depending on how your adventure goes, we still have plenty of chances to see each other.
Exactly. Though I'm afraid you'll have to wait another year before you can be summoned. I'm sure it'll be dull and torturous, but at least you'll have something to look forward to.
I know that. I'm a goddess, remember? I'm not gonna go jumping the gun. I can wait here for another year, no problem. Although, you calling for me and running to your aid are different things. So if you ever need help, even if it's not you, I promise I'll be there. I'll show up looking super awesome and be your totally amazing goddess of victory.
I mean, if you come free in my inventory, then I wouldn't mind. I know.
Hey, why are you so confident about that? I'm getting kinda nervous. Don't tell me I'm the type who screws up when it counts. I'll start practicing it in front of a mirror every day as soon as I get back to my temple. Anyway, we don't need to talk about the future now. I really thought I wouldn't mind disappearing. After all, there's something I value more than myself. So I figured as long as that was safe, it wouldn't matter if I was gone. No, even if I did disappear, I thought your world would be just fine without me.
You don't even have Ishtar, man? I'm gonna have her in April, I think. I think that's when the Wildfire comes out.
But honestly, I was really anxious. Even if nothing ended up changing, I wasn't sure if those unchanging things would remember me. Which is why I'm so happy you came all the way to the abyss just for me.
But that one is meh. That doesn't matter.
Thank you for being you. Thank you for staying true to what you think is right, no matter who you meet or what happens to you. No present, no matter how grand or extravagant, could ever make me happier. What a wonderful smile. That alone made this whole journey worthwhile.
Right you are. It's embarrassing, even as a sheep, but it's all part of Christmas. Even a young girl who has always had trouble expressing herself gets to experience a little happiness.
Indeed, I know that Christmas is warm, heartfelt, good civilization. Although, there's still one thing I don't understand. What was your objective, Doomsy? You hated the underworld just like Nirgal did. Well, I suppose the grudge should be against Ishtar and Ereshkigal. You're the ones who took your powers. They're the ones who took your power and your life, after all. So why did you help Ereshkigal?
You misunderstand me, beautiful Altera. I'm Doomzid. I don't take sides. Yes, Ereshkigal may have worked for me to the bone and punished me relentlessly. But I still owe her a debt. And yes, Ishtar made my life hell, but I don't exactly hate her. I don't really see a problem with the fact that I once held a Goddess Downfall appreciation sale. And so I can't really blame Ishtar for making me take her place. Yes, I may have experienced great pain and begged and pleaded for mercy, but I don't bear any ill will. That's just how we gods think. What matters is that it all works out in the end. And this turned out very much to my liking, though it is a shame that I wasn't able to save Nirgal.
I see. I knew I was like to trust you, sheep. I always thought there was something different about you.
Not at all. Not at all. I was blessed to find such a wonderful partner. In fact, I think I'm falling in love with you. If only you didn't have those marks on your body, we could have collaborated in the best sense of the word.
I see you're just as fickle as your mates made you out to be. Tell me then, where does Ereshkigal rank on your scale?
Good question. Ereshkigal has often lamented how there are no flowers to be found anywhere in the underworld. But if you ask me, there's one beautiful flower here, and it's much closer than she realizes. Ugh. Ugh. Now, as lovely as it would be to end on that note, I believe it will soon be tomorrow for us.
Oh, right, Master. We need to escape from the underworld right away. Quick, get on Zerko before it becomes the 24th. Quick!
See you around, Ereshkigal. Let's get out of here.
Did you finish saying your goodbyes? I certainly have no unfinished business. I see. Yes, that's a lovely promise. That's exactly how Christmas should be. Very well then, hold on tight, Master. We're going to break out to the underworld at max speed. But before we do that, I have a message for the underworld as well. I don't know what I was thinking. I've been here all this time and still haven't said the most important words of the season. One could hand out all the presents in the world, and they would still be wasted without these words. Would you mind saying them with me? I don't think I'm quite up to it.
On my own.
Ho ho ho! Are you ready, Master? What's the most important message to spread at this time of year?
What else? Ishtar is better. And that's a wrap. That's a wrap. We got a ticket. You know what this means? This is a free 5-star. Right there. And she became permanent.
冥界下り、見事だった。私もプレゼントを届けられて嬉しい。だが、クリスマスはここからが本番だぞ。我がふわふわのマスター。ゼルコともどもよろしく頼む。と思うサンタなのじゃった。
Exchange. Ew. Ew. No thanks. What do you even? Yeah, I'm good. Well, we did it. She'll be in evocation one day. Set the friend option. Oh, yeah. I'll do that later. The no spoiler one. Gacha time. Gacha on what? Nothing is live. The only thing live is a Sakura face, and you know what I would rather do than rolling on Sakura faces. Yeah, we're done. We're done. We are done. Hold on, where did she go? No, I'm good. I can watch the clips, I guess, but I don't know. I guess I can download them and watch them, because I don't want to show my Discord on stream. That doesn't sound like a good idea. Holy, what just happened? Okay, whoo. Okay. Where is this gonna show up? Oh. Oh, I just gambled a lot. You guys have no idea what I just gambled. Okay, whoo, baby. Okay, and let me download the other one as well. Okay. Oh my god. That was so loud. Okay. Okay, so the mod team made some videos. I have no idea what this is all about. I am going to I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna make myself smaller. That was not making myself smaller. I'm gonna make myself smaller. So that, you guys can see this a bit more. I don't know how loud this is gonna be. Okay, disclaimers. Okay. It's also in 10p, which is perfect. I saw that, Saga. Everyone's getting outed. Ew, I hate that gif. Yo! Oh wait, this is way too topical. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Wait, I don't know what's gonna show up. Surely there's no... Luna showed up, so I'm expecting some NSFW stuff showing up. Oh damn. Oh no. Oh no, not the Musashi files. True. True. And we have another one. We have part 2 as well. We have part 2 as well. The never-ending Musashi. That was loud. Wait, let me see. Does this work? Oh, it does. Uh-oh. Audio. It should be fine. Surely. Actually, I'm gonna give you guys FGO audio just because I feel like this might be a bit dangerous. Should we? Okay, actually, you know what? I'm gonna let it play. Pray for the stream. I'm gonna... Those sagas, if you're not in the Discord, a lot of this is inside jokes from the Discord. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, we have 1,000, baby. Almost. Zashu. Balls. Oh man. Yep. 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 He knows. He knows. I don't even think it's it's a surprise. Oh god. Oh, yeah, yeah. True. Matt Shanky versus Ether Scotty? Oh yeah. I do need to try that out. Oh. Oh, redacted. Ooh, about that. Okay, let me fix my camera. That was insane. Yo, shout out to the mods. Shout out to the mod team. Emmanuel, yeah. Shout out to the mod team who worked on this. This was absolutely insane. What a way to end the year. Yeah, what a way to end the year. If you don't know those jokes, a lot of them are inside jokes, as I said, from the Discord, which you should totally join because it is popping. It's actually popping. The FGO chat in that is going crazy. Why? Okay, sorry, I'm getting triggered by the camera. I love the callouts in that video to everyone. Okay, I think it should be fine. Yeah, sounds about right. Oh. Wait, you don't have the audio. Audio. I plugged the DC in one of the timestamps and was created. Looks like I should have advertised more. Yeah. Plug it. Plug it. Like mostly everyone in that Discord, like 90% of people in that Discord are pure, or even maybe 95% are from the streams and stuff like that. So they're from like Fate stuff. They're for Fate stuff and stuff. So a few of them are like don't have anything to do with like Fate and stuff, are from other videos, but most of them are for streams. So if you want to talk about like some FGO stuff, join it. Join it. Join it. It's by far the most active, of course. Of course. The FGO chat and the mod chat is pretty active as well, but that's because, you know, Luna and Xeno keep flirting in there. So yeah. Yeah. That was insane though. The callouts. That was awesome. Ah, yeah. Anyways, we don't have much else to do today, so there's another hour until New Year for me, but I legit have nothing else to do. There's no banner. There's nothing. Legit nothing. It's just, I guess, the plan for tomorrow. Oh, Da Vinci yaps so much. Wanna read notes? No, not today. No. Booyah event? No. No, I am going to wrap it up here. That sounds about right. The plan for tomorrow is we're definitely, I don't know how long, if I'm actually going to be starting 5.2. I should be starting 5.2 tomorrow. But if anything else happens, maybe, I'll see. There's a possibility that I might not stream tomorrow, like when it comes to the story. I might just go live to do the GSSR though. There's definitely going to be a stream, but it might end up being like a 30-minute stream, me just getting the GSSR. But I do kind of also want to start 5.2. I'll see. If it's not going to be tomorrow, it's going to be Friday though. Wait. Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. So if you're not starting 5.2 tomorrow, it's going to be Friday. But there's definitely going to be at least a stream to pull for GSSR and possibly start 5.2 as well. And look at all the Mystic Codes with a female master instead. Yeah. You have the other main interludes. Not here though. I don't have any of them unlocked. Well, Imaginary Scramble, of course, but yeah. And I guess Tunguska is gonna be eventually unlocked. 5.2 things should be ready by now. Hell yeah. Nice. Yeah, the mods and other people in the Discord as well have been working on like the wheel and some stuff for 5.2, so that's gonna be fun. That's gonna be hype. Zeno got your thumbnail? Nice. Nice. Thank you, Zeno. So yeah. I guess that's it. I guess that's it. Since there's exactly 1 hour left until New Year, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna watch some stuff until New Year happens. Happy early New Year, I guess. Happy pre-New Year right now for me. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. And yeah, I guess we'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll see you guys next year. Okay. See you guys next year. Bye, guys.